soil of Punjab, they say, is the lifeblood of India. The people are the followers, protectors, and practitioners of Sikhism. And nestled deep in this magical setting is one of India's oldest champion horse breeding operations, the Dashmesh Stud Farm.
Wins by a neck from Capricorn, followed by Whopper, then comes Dedication as they pass the winning course.
Astronomic flying on the outside, so it's Summer Dust. It's Astronomic and Summer Dust. Astronomic and Summer Dust. Astronomic, Arctic Light and Summer Dust locked together in this McDowell Indian Derby.
Flying on the outside. It's the Music Infidel on the outside, takes at the running from Mystic Memory. The Music Infidel winning the McDowell Indian Derby from Mystic Memory.
Hall of Famer from Sergeant at Arms. Hall of Famer, 3/4 of a length ahead. Hall of Famer wins the Indian Derby from Sergeant at Arms.
Because whenever we had a champion, they said he was a freak horse. So I used to get very irritated because I wanted to put out an advertisement saying we breed freaks. Well, my first coming to Dashmesh would be when I got married, which was in 1973. Till then, I didn't know very much about racing. I used to ride, but I used to ride in an army club in Delhi. The breeding bug didn't bite me for quite a while because I was first getting used to living in Punjab. And it took me a while, but once it bit me, then I think I decided that if you can't lick them, you join them, because everybody only talked horses in this house. My husband, Sunny, was a reticent man. He was very shy, but totally devoted to his breeding operation. Tegbir, on the other hand, is a complete extrovert. So I would say that he vibes much better with the world.
Frankly speaking, my father never left me good enough to do anything else except this. And it cuts both ways. I mean, I'm very happy that he did, because at the end of it, it's not a job. It's like a hobby. It's more than a hobby. I'm a racing fan at the same time. I just love the whole nuance of this game, and whether it's the pedigrees and lots of things that are second nature to me because of the teacher I had. Myself, Harsimran and Karanveer, three of us, we work in tandem. When it comes to horses and knowledge of horses, for whatever it's worth, it's always good to have three heads working together. Well, the Dashmesh Stud Farm has been around for about 40 odd years. I'm the third generation master of Dashmesh. So I've been brought up in the system. My first conscious memory is that of a horse. And stud farming is indeed actually an agricultural pastime, which is connected with animal husbandry. So you've got to have a very sound knowledge of farming, which again, being from Punjab and being where I am and where we are brought up, whether it's me or my brothers, is very much second nature to us. We grow all our own fodder. We're the only farm which has homegrown oats. We grow all our own lucerne. We have never ever bought any grass. We don't buy bichali. So there's intrinsic advantages that we have being where we are. And being where we are is a huge advantage. Punjab is a superb place. We have a very calcium-rich soil as well. And it's very conducive for any sort of agriculture. Quite possibly the best agricultural land in the world. Basically, horses are pasture animals and they're basically born to run. the less time you keep them in a stable, the better it is for them. So we let them run free. In fact, now from Diwali until Holi, weanlings are going to be out 24 hours a day. They're fed outside, they're looked after outside, they're groomed outside. They get the nice Punjab cold into them, which also toughens them up a lot. Not many people understand this. Racing and breeding has become a world game. And Sunday Silence was doing some great things in Japan. So for a very, very long time, an advisor, friend, agent for us has been Patrick Bab, who also does a lot of work for the Yoshida family, which owns Shadai Farm. And Patrick basically came back to us and said, you must get a son of Sunday Silence. And he basically recommended Win Legend, who's from the last crop of Sunday Silence. So it was just one of those things. Like I say, in this business, everything happens for a reason, and sometimes it just works out in your favor. Win Legend at the same time, apart from being genetically good horse, also throws a much better looking Sunday Silence grandchild. It's probably because of his dam line. He's the much finest looking Sunday Silences I've seen. He's got size, he's got scope, yet he's got that entire Sunday Silence fire in him, in a sense. The big moment for us was when Angel Dust won the Bangalore Derby. And that was massive because it was just the way she did it and everything, and all of a sudden everyone was like, okay, this was a good stallion. Suddenly we hit the big time, we were taking on Multidimensional and we were taking on whatever else was there in India, and Phoenix Star and all these horses. And he came in, Burden of Proof, of course, was the prime stallion at the time. And here was a horse that went toe-to-toe with them. We had much smaller numbers. From there, we've built on it further. Sir Cecil came, and Punjabi Girl came, and Hall of Famer came, and Hall of Famer winning the Indian Derby was massive. Slowly, over a period of time, the system improves and we learn more things and we keep making changes. There's never a right answer, there's never a wrong answer. You keep experimenting with things. The staff understands a lot more as to what needs to be done. We are fortunate enough to have people who've been working with us for 3 generations and 4 generations. That's a very unique factor. So most of the people who you see downstairs working with us, and we're a team. And the internet's been great because they feel a big part of everything now, because they're seeing races in real time in many cases, and they follow the results online and everything, and that is a massive thing, because now there's a huge amount of pride in the whole setup. And when the size sees a baby that he's pretty much looked after for 2 years go and run a race and do well, and we felicitate them a lot, and basically at the end of it, I'm not their boss, I'm just the person who kind of holds the operation together.